So I'm redialing him right now, and anybody that has the ability to be able to pick up the tones, you can dial Tom afterwards.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. That was pretty fast. You guys can sync it up.
780, whatever.
Okay, it's ringing. Maybe he's going to answer. Tom.
Hold on. Let me get the Bluetooth again.
No problem.
Yeah, get off that.
No problem. I like this. This is the live internet.
Right.
You can pretty much do anything.
Hey, Tom.
Yep.
Okay, what kind of car are you driving?
I drive an FJ Cruiser.
An MJ Cruiser.
FJ, F as in Frank.
FJ.
Toyota FJ Cruiser.
Oh, Toyota FJ Cruiser. Those are cool.
Yeah.
They're a little gutless, though.
I'm happy with it.
How many horsepower is it?
I'm gutless, too.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
I disagree. You like to present that when you need it, but I like the way you do things.
Hey, Tom, how many horsepower is it?
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Whoa! There you are.
Alrighty.
All right,
voice
let's
of
stop
T-shirt
talking
God.
about the FJ Cruiser. And so is your next event going to be pay-per-view or cable?
Still in the works. That's just it, guys. I mean, I'm looking. I'm talking to people. I'm sitting down. I mean, that's all I'm doing is just everybody wants to get on board, which is good.
Yeah, well,
but I'm just weighing all my options and trying to figure out what works best. Once again,
If you had a first choice, which would you prefer?
the pay-per-view model works because it's a good way to generate money. We're putting a lot of money out, so it's a good way to generate money back.
Right. Plus, it allows you to put on a better card, right?
Yes, of course.
Hey, speaking of that, at least tell me if there's been ever a conversation or somebody reached out. There's rumors Alistair Overeem against Fedor. Has there ever been a conversation anywhere about this?
Not for me, no.
Okay, how about Tim Sylvia versus Buentello?
Yeah, actually, that has been a consideration. Actually, to be honest with you guys, both of those guys want to fight each other.
Wow.
Tim and Buentello?
And I like putting on fights where guys want to fight each other. I think it definitely makes for an exciting match because there's a little bit more at stake. They obviously want to fight each other, so it just makes it a little bit more exciting.
I think that's a great fight too because Tim Sylvia, the average fan knows his name, and Buentello's been on an upswing. He's exciting. He does a great interview. I think that's a great fight. That's a great fight for television too because you don't have to overpay, and Tim Sylvia needs a good fight.
Yeah.
So Fedor and Josh happening?
Fedor and Josh is the fight that I want. I know the Japanese fans want it.
It's the fight everybody wants.
Is it going to happen? It really is still going to. The factors are based on what I finalize right now, what I'm working on. So
you mean
have
versus
a lot to do with it.
So is that meaning like if it's cable, it's not going to happen? If it's pay-per-view, it could?
Yeah, you're pretty close to being on target there.
Hey, that's cool. Wow, Jonathan, you were right about something. It's amazing.
Good job, Jonathan. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Thanks very much, man. I really appreciate the sentiment there. Yeah,
hey, I'm good friends with Mark Hominick. I'm not just dropping that name.
Holy crap. Whatever. Shut up.
But,
I know Chris Horodecki.
Yeah, and Chris Horodecki. Yeah, we're buddies.
Okay.
Chris is looking to fight Dan Lauzon. That's probably happening, right?
I want to see that fight, so yeah,
Everybody does.
I'm hoping that's what will happen.
What about did you sign Dean Thomas to have him fight Hominick? That's a great fight, man.
I did sign Dean Thomas.
And,
did you sign him for the purpose of fighting Hominick? Because that's a great fight.
Quite possibly. I also signed Davidius Torsavicius.
Oh, cool.
I think that's how you pronounce his name.
I have no idea. So,
Yeah.
and you
Good fighter. Look him up. Seriously, a good fighter.
You could do Din versus him as well?
I'm kind of blanking. I'm getting old, and I think that's the same weight class.
Well, Hominick won your first fight that you've ever had at 45 on your first card, so it makes sense for him to fight Dean Thomas, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But, Horodecki, I think people want to see Horodecki and Lauzon.
Yeah, I want to see that fight myself.
Yeah, me too. Chris is a 20-year-old killing machine. You're definitely lucky to have that guy because... he will probably make dog food out of Dan Lauzon.
He's a good kid. I think both of them are good kids, and I think it definitely makes for an exciting match with those two.
Cool. Hey, anything else you want to talk about while we got you here?
Yeah, I do not have a belly button ring. I have never had a belly button ring.
That was Josh.
And quite honestly, a guy that does have a belly button ring is kind of gay,
What are you talking-
I don't have one.
It was Josh Barnett.
Josh Barnett actually...
For those viewers that were not here last week, Josh Barnett mentioned the belly button ring. I was the guy who said, that's kind of a girl piercing, isn't it?
It's gay, dude.
Yeah.
So you're
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
So when
No,
is
to each his own.
Yeah,
Whatever.
exactly.
That's cool.
Tom? When is your appointment to get your belly button ring then?
Probably next week.
Perfect. Cool.
Yeah. It's so cool.
I'm all set to get mine as well, which is awesome.
That's so wrong.
So-
yeah, Josh loves to give me a hard time sometimes.
Yeah, Josh is a great fighter and a great interview, and to have him as part of your stable when the guy can sell tickets just by opening his mouth is pretty sweet, eh?
The guy can talk. He can definitely talk.
Yeah.
Well, that's part of selling tickets, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I appreciate you helping me out.
Yeah,
on that.
thanks, Jonathan.
Yeah, hey, I'm piping in. So name for Affliction 3.
Give it to us. What are you talking about? Give us some options.
I can give you. Do you want me to give you some options?
Sure, please.
Okay, you ready? Affliction 3, hype, because you're getting lots. Okay. Affliction 3, shut up, we're doing it already. Okay. And how about?
All right, I like that one.
Yeah,
How
that's
about
good.
Affliction 3, frickin' awesome.
Not so good.
No, it's fucking awesome, but I can say fucking awesome now, but you can't advertise that, right?
Yeah, but you could use like an asterisk. And
Right, yeah, for sure.
percent and whatever.
How about something like Konnichiwa, bitches?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
like it.
Hey, Tom, how about we do a contest where we name Affliction 3?
That's a good idea. Why don't we do that?
Dude, why don't you do
Why
a
don't
contest?
you hook it up with us? We will be the
We'll
official.
run your contest.
Yeah, we'll run your contest for
Hey,
you.
by the way, what was the contest to get a couple shirts? Are you guys just am I going to send the shirts to you guys, and you guys are going to keep them?
We're going to wear them a lot, and then
listen.
And then
I'm
we're
gonna
going to
keep
give them
mine.
away with our sweat.
I'm going to keep mine, and Jonathan's going to give away half of his. Because basically, with our sponsorship, I get the stuff, and Jonathan gets nothing. That's how it works around here.
Wow,
It's such a fair deal.
Yep.
sounds fair. I think you guys should fight for them.
No problem. I'm going to lose badly to that.
Hey, we're going to ask you a couple more quick questions. We so appreciate you coming here, man. It's great to have you here, and you're a great guest. But a couple of quick Canadian trivia things. Do you know who Carlos Newton is fighting this weekend?
I did not know that, but I'm a big fan of Carlos Newton's. I've always been a fan of his since he came out and his first fights.
Carlos Newton is coming back and fighting this weekend at an organization called W1 in Gatineau, Quebec. He's fighting someone named Nabil Khatib, and I am the in-ring announcer and play-by-play color man. Just thought I'd throw it out there.
Wow, what the fuck is it? It's the Robin Black commercial.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Didn't Carlos open like a some kind of a old age home or something like that?
No, crazy internet rumors.
No, not at all.
Carlos is actually studying engineering.
The only thing we've been able to confirm is that he has to have a giant dick.
Yeah, he has a huge cock, apparently. No, but I mean, everyone says it. Joe Dirksen said it, everybody.
And Joe claims he's got a small dick.
Joe has a tiny dick.
Wow, that's wrong.
Hey, Tom.
Yep.
Okay, how about this? Last bit. Who are your partners in on Affliction number 3? We've got previously we got Trump, Golden Boy, M1, maybe Strike Force. What's up?
Well, I have a good relationship with Strike Force.
Yep.
M1 Global is definitely our partner.
Okay.
Golden Boy, we're still talking to them and figuring everything out, the whole logistics of the partnership. Trump is definitely involved, and that's pretty much it. We look to do co-promotions with people, and that's kind of the model that we're doing. So that's why sometimes it takes a little bit
Is
longer.
there conversation with Scott Coker and Strike Force right now? Is there conversation going on with Strike Force?
You know what? I always talk to Scott Coker.
Yes.
Can't even say his name right, but I always talk to Scott Coker, and we share fighters and we have a good relationship. So I'm always talking to him.
So if you had a choice, if it was on cable, what network would be your first choice?
Wow, somebody is really fishing.
Yeah, that's what we do here.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of networks out there. Obviously the big one, which is no surprise, CBS. Aside from that, Showtime, HDNET. If we could do something with MTV or there's a lot of networks out there. There's a lot of stations that we'd like to work with. It's just a matter of who's going to step up to the plate and finalize a deal with me.
So Tom,
Yes?
when are you running for governor of California?
Don't I sound like a politician?
Fuck,
No,
dude,
but- no,
you're
but
the
you're-
worst. You're the worst politician I've ever spoken with.
You've been you've either well trained yourself or you've figured out how to play the game properly. And you know what though, like from an outsider's point of view, you guys have created a great amount of hype for something that all the hardcore fans are excited about, and you're starting to reach the mainstream more and more with each card, and I think it's going to work. And I think this kind of get people asking questions, get people wanting to know the answers. I think that's keeping it alive. I think that's really working for you guys.